Hello and welcome to the Farmer's Kitchen. We're the farmers, and this is our kitchen.
It is? Oh yeah, it's one of them.
Tonight.
It's one of them.
You know what? When it's Father's Day, or when it's Mother's Day, we always honor our parents.
That's right.
Because you and I hit the jackpot.
We did.
When it came to parents. I mean, we just did.
Yes.
We're very fortunate to have the best parents in the world.
I think so.
And you know, something just came to me just a little while ago. So many people will say, man, I saw your dad making the venison burgers. We do that at deer camp every year. We take them and we smash them flat and we put the onions in them. Dad would make the world's greatest cheeseburgers when we were kids. I said, Dad, where'd you get that idea? He said, I went to the White Light in Maysville, Kentucky, where we used to live. So Daddy would sit there and talk to him and watch what he was doing and smell and taste. And he brought that idea from a restaurant home.
Good idea. You do that.
Dad would go to restaurants and watch when he could see, especially when they were doing it right there on the griddle in front of him. He brought that home.
Right.
So maybe it's genetic.
Maybe. You know, your dad's so good at it. Do you remember last year we invited them over for dinner and we didn't tell your dad what it was, but we had burger waiting for him and we made him cook. We made your dad cook for all of us because he's so good.
Ah, he made it good.
I have a good picture of you and your dad that day.
You know, he was on, I think he was on Kentucky Field and on our show showing how to make venison burgers. Now you could do this with a hamburger as well, but it's very simple. Just follow the Jerry Farmer method. My dad, greatest dad in the world. Later we're gonna have Bill on, another greatest dad in the world. But first, here's Dad making the world's greatest cheeseburgers.
Yum.
When he was doing that at home, us kids were happy.
Yay.
Kitchen smelled great. All right, of course, Mom had to start things out as usual, but Dad's gonna follow up with the main course. These are the world's greatest cheeseburgers.
Exactly.
And we can vouch for that because, do you remember when we said, Dad, please make the world's greatest cheeseburgers? And you would. All right, let's talk about the world's greatest cheeseburger and how simple it is, but the way that you make it. These are fresh onions.
Right.
Now, tell us, if you will, give us an overview of how you start.
Okay. The thing is, these go so fast, you have to have everything right ready. So I've got the hamburger balls made up. I've got the buns buttered. I've got the onions chopped. The cheese ready where I can get right hold of it quick.
Dill pickles, room temperature.
Dill pickles, room temperature, salt and pepper, handy. But I got the idea from a small restaurant where they had a lot of customers and they had to serve them very quickly. And the hamburgers would cook instantly. They would go together instantly. And these, to be world's greatest cheeseburgers, they have to be eaten immediately.
Yes, they do.
Right off the grill.
And we never had a problem with that. Remember us sitting there waiting for the next one? Now that's what, just a little bit bigger than a golf ball.
Yeah, something like that.
What you're thinking, okay, that's not a whole lot of meat, but that's exactly the amount of meat that you need to make the world's greatest cheeseburgers.
It cooks up some, and it'll just about take care of a bun.
Hey, Dad, look here. I found this in an antique store. It used to have a rooster on it, but I put it in the dishwasher. That's an old hamburger press. Put one in there, see what you think. You can just flatten the heck out of them.
I think that'll work great.
You like that?
Yeah, just the right.
Kind of makes it uniform.
Got the right flatness.
How about that?
Now this fellow in the restaurant, when he flattened the hamburgers, he threw one on the grill and he took the spatula and he went, and it was flat. That's how quick he did it.
He had that muscle memory. He'd been doing it for so long. Everything was exactly one after the other.
Quick and perfect, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna grab some stuff and help you take everything over because I'm dying for hamburgers.
Basically, you have your skillets hot, at least two skillets, but you put the hamburgers in the skillet, flatten them out as flat as you can get them, put the buns in the other skillet so they can be toasting, and as soon as the hamburger gets done on one side, or while it's cooking actually, you put the onions on top and push the onions
Smoosh them in.
into the burger. Right. And then you can see when the one side gets done, you quickly flip the burger to the other side. When you do that, put the cheese on. And then when the whole thing is finished, the bun should be finished, the hamburger finished. You take it out, put it on the bun, put the pickles on it, and put it on a plate ready to eat.
You know what? Anytime you fix these, people just start showing up from off the street, wherever they are, and they start grabbing them. It's hard to keep everybody away from them, but you know, I mean, I was wanting to have at least 3 or 4 of these, but I think we should commit to eating them right now. Those are the world's favorite cheeseburgers. You know, most times when you eat a hamburger, you want some ketchup or mustard. I think that would take away from this. Try this. If you don't like it, we'll come to your house and beat you up and take your hamburger. No, wonderful. Thanks, Deb.
Good job.
We're a great cheeseburger.